In today's video, I'll be showing you how I made the sleeve of the dress I uploaded the last time. Hello friends, you are welcome back again to my channel. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this video. The size of your sleeve totally depends on you, and it also depends on how much fabric you have. I used less than 1 yard of organza, which I folded into 4. I then gave it a very good press. Then after doing that, I proceeded to the basic sleeve sketching, although it's a freehand sketch, but if you look at it carefully, it doesn't look like the regular basic sleeve. And that's because I'll be attaching an elastic to the round sleeve of this sleeve. Hope I'm making sense, because if you don't make it wide, you won't be able to get that puffy nature. If you look at the dress carefully, you will love the sleeve, even though it looks small and simple, but you will really see the puffiness. I separated the two sleeves, and here is where the real work is, okay? But again, I was confused because I didn't know the right side of the organza. I didn't know the wrong side. At the end of the day, I just picked one side that my mind told me to pick. And watch what I did, guys. If you look at that round sleeve part, I hemmed it. The way you hem normal dress or blouse, I hemmed it like I did double folding, because that will serve as a channel for my elastic. Okay, so when you are doing this, ensure it is equal. Like after doing this, the other sleeve should have the same folding. One shouldn't be wider than the other one because it will look very unprofessional. So you can make this hemming depending on how wide your elastic is. So I use less than 1 inch wide of elastic. So I had to create a channel that will fit it. Hope you understand. So this is me just working on the round sleeve area of the sleeve. Very easy. I may not be able to tell you the measurement I took because it's a DIY and I was doing more like freehand stuff. But if you want to do it, you need to first of all measure your round armhole, okay, before drafting it or before sketching it on your fabric. It's better it's in excess than it's not enough. Hope you understand. And if you want to work on organza, see, I will suggest you always iron at every point in time. It will make stitching very easy. Just look at this now. If I had not ironed the hemming part or the round sleeve area, I may not even be able to know if my sewing is straight or not. See, it came out pretty good, okay? So the next thing you'll be doing, please pay attention to this part, is to determine the midpoint, okay? You will determine the midpoint of this sleeve, and you will create equal number of pleats on both sides of the midpoint. Hope that makes sense. So the width of each pleat is also dependent on you, okay? You can use your measuring tape for a more perfect job, or you can do your eye judgment. So I was able to create my pleat. This is just on one side now, and I will make sure I do exactly the same thing on the other side of the pleat. Mind you, after pleating, you will need to take the measurement of the um, round armhole again to be sure that it is not smaller than the original measurement of your armhole. Okay, in case you didn't get that, let's say for example your original armhole is say maybe 18, and because I'll be making puffy sleeve, I measured like say 28. So that means my pleat should be like 10 inches. Okay, so that after pleating using 10 inches, I should have like 18 inches. Hope that makes sense. So don't pleat in a way that your original armhole measurement will be reduced. If not, it's not going to work. Okay, so when you want to create puffy sleeve, you will need to add about 5, 6, 7, even 8 inches extra to your original measurement. So if you are going to be having the sleeve both on your sleeve cap, sorry, if you are going to be having the puffs on your sleeve cap or on your round sleeve, then you will need to add extra inches both at the round armhole part and also at the round sleeve part. Hope that makes sense. So I just took my time to create the pleats neatly. You can see me taking out the pins. So when I see that the pleats are not, aligning properly, I will do it again. So in this kind of design, you need to take your time. You wouldn't like it if one sleeve looks bigger than the other one, or you won't like it if one sleeve is more puffy than the other one. So that is why you need to take your time to do this. Okay, I will leave you guys to keep watching, and I shall be back later. So when I was done pinning the pleats, I just went ahead to my sewing machine to stitch down in order to put the pleats in place. So this was when I was done stitching. I just took out the pins, and this is what you will have. You can see the beauty is coming out already. Okay, so this is exactly what it looks like, and this is for the other sleeve. I did one off the camera because obviously I don't want to make a very long video. So when I was done creating those sleeves, guys, it's now time to sew it on my dress. Okay, if you want it not to stress you too much, you can stitch the armhole area of the dress down first, so that you would not end up leaving out the lining. But if you are a pro, you may not need to do that. So here I was just loosening the round bust part of my dress just a little, so that when I'm attaching the sleeve, it will be very easy. If you want to attach your sleeve to your dress, the right side will always face each other. That by now, that shouldn't be new to you again. So I just placed it like that, and I made sure everything was well aligned. So this is me now stitching the sleeve onto the dress, and you shall see the final outcome soon. But then don't forget that we are still going to fix our elastic through that elastic channel. You see, there's a little twist to this puffy sleeve. Either you use elastic like this, or you can make use of fabric to create that band. But in my own case, I chose this elastic so that it can accommodate my bicep at any time. Okay, but if you don't have elastic, you can just go ahead to create the same kind of pleats you created on the cap area, that's the sleeve cap area. Create exactly the same thing. Take note of your round bicep measurement, or where you want your sleeve to be. Okay, so you can just play around with it. The bottom line is you are creating puffs. That is what really matters. So this was how I created my puff sleeve. Very simple and stylish. Okay, it really added extra beauty to the dress, because obviously it's a simple dress, but I wanted something simple and stylish. So after putting the elastic through the elastic channel, I measured it to be sure that it was my round bicep measurement, and from there I just stitched it down. Very, very easy. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please do not forget to comment, subscribe and share this video. See you all in my next tutorial. Bye.